What's going on, my dudes? Welcome to the channel. I'm QuittyBags, and today, my dudes, we are going to be talking about the Caves and Cliffs update. So, as you guys may not know, in Java Edition, you can actually go check out snapshots of pre-release versions of the game, and this is basically 1.7, but the pre-release steps, and you can actually look at little features that they've been adding in, and we haven't talked about it at all. So, today we're going to be going over two snapshots, my dudes. Those two snapshots are Minecraft Snapshot 20W45A, and there is also Minecraft Snapshot 20W46A, which is the most recent one. Now, both these snapshots have added in a ton of new items, so we're gonna kind of just go through them, not too thoroughly, not too crazy, but we're gonna check it out. So let's get right into it, my dudes. Now, before we get into it, let's see if we can smash a 100 like goal on this video. And also, if you are new to the channel and you want to become one of the dudes, smash that sub button right away, and don't forget to hit that little notification bell so you guys don't miss anything Minecraft related on this channel. Alright, let's check out this new stuff. Alright, so we're going to start with the snapshot that released actually, and it's called 20W45A. Now, they added an absolute ton of things we can actually go check out down here and look at all this good new stuff. As you guys can see, there's candles, there's amethyst blocks, there's crystals, there's colored candles, there's copper, there's all kinds of this crazy new stuff, lightning rods. So let's check out some of this stuff. All right, so the first thing we're gonna check out here, let's check out these candles. Wow, that is cool. Okay, so as you guys can see, you can make any color variant of these candles. Let's check that out real quick in here. All right, so we have all kinds of candles, white, orange, magenta. We got light blue, we got purple. So as you guys can see, there's an absolute ton of candles, and we can actually put them in an arrangement up to 4. And I imagine we light these candles with a flint and steel. I'm just guessing here. I'd imagine so. And there you have it. That's pretty cool. So as you guys can see, you can put one there. All right, that's neat. And okay, and they actually don't break if you break the block underneath of them. So that's pretty interesting. I'm sure they'll probably change that in the future, but that's pretty cool. All right, another awesome new feature, a part of this snapshot, is bundles. So as you guys can see here, it's like a little bag almost. We can place it in our second hand, and how this works is basically it can hold like a 64 stack of something. So in the description, it says 64 dirt, 32 of dirt, 32 of stone. So let's try this out. So all you gotta do is right click. Let's do it like this. So we pick up our piece of stone here, and we can actually place it in that bundle. So as you guys can see, it is now full. The bundle is 100% full. And when you take the cobblestone out, it turns into like an open bag again, which is pretty cool. So you can actually put like half a stack of dirt in there, half a stack of cobble. And then as you guys see, when it's actually at half, it shows it's at half. So that's pretty cool. Pretty neat feature, honestly. I think it's pretty cool. And it even says to wrap up some gifts for your friends and give them to them. That's kind of a cool idea if you wanted to give your buddy a gift or something without them knowing physically what it is yet. So that's actually a pretty cool feature. I'm sure we could definitely use these in the future for sure. And I'm sure you could put items like flowers. As you guys could see, a little baby flower or a candle. Look at that. Oh, you can't put the flint and steel in there, though. Maybe it doesn't work with tools, only items. So that's pretty cool so far. You got a flower in there. You got some candles in there. And we can even throw a stack in there. That's actually pretty neat. Look at that. And we got 30 pieces. Okay, so basically it holds 64 pieces of something, which is very, very good, actually. That's not too bad. You can have a bundle of junk. Say you're out on an adventure, you can take this bundle of junk with you, right? Pretty cool idea. All right, another cool thing we're going to check out here is Cauldrons are getting an update. Actually, 2 things are updated for Cauldrons. With the most recent snapshot, you can actually get powdered snow inside of a cauldron, which is super cool. Or now you can actually put lava inside of a cauldron. So look at that. That's pretty cool. I'm not sure what you'd use this for yet, but you can't fall in it, and you can walk on top of it, which is really cool. So if you guys have any ideas what we could use lava in a cauldron for, drop them in the comments section. I'd love to know. Another huge thing coming to Minecraft is copper. Oh, damn. Look how beautiful this block is. I am so excited for this block because it's a new kind of like a metal, but it's not metal, it's copper. But it looks good. It looks really, really good. So as you guys can see, there's different types of stages of copper. So let's get into the start where it all begins. So first we have copper ore. Just like iron, you actually have to mine it with a pickaxe. Once you mine it, you actually take the copper ore and you smelt it into a copper ingot, which I have one right here. As you guys can see, it's very nice ingot. And then you place 4 ingots into a cube into your crafting bench there, and you can actually create a copper block, which looks really, really nice. As you guys can see, it's down there. And then you also have cut copper, which looks absolutely beautiful and will go great for any type of tiling, anything like that. You can get really creative with this stuff. So as you guys are probably wondering, as you can see, copper actually starts to wear. So if we come in here, we can look at what it's called. It's called lightly weathered copper is the second stage of the copper. And then we have semi-weathered cut copper. Oh, this is the cut copper. So we have semi-weathered copper, and then we have fully weathered copper, which is this really nice, dirty looking teal, very beautiful block. I love the look of it, honestly. And then of course we also have a stair block, which is made out of the cut copper, and it looks great. So it's made from the cut copper. They don't actually have copper stairs yet, not that I've seen in here. No, I don't see any actual copper stair yet, but we got the cut copper, and then we got the cut copper slabs. And if I'm correct, I didn't see any copper slabs. No, you can't even make copper block slabs yet. I'm not sure if they're going to add that, but these look really good. And as time goes on, basically, they get weathered and they turn into the final product right here. So if you put this as a roof or a building, your Minecraft builds actually have time to them and they show their age. So that's really, really cool. If you guys like this copper block, make sure to smash that like button because this is definitely one of my favorite features. All right, so the cool thing about copper is, say you don't want your copper to change. You want it to stay like this forever. So all we got to do is mine it real quick. Pick it up here, and you can actually wax this. You can go over here and add a honeycomb to the copper block, and there you go, you have waxed copper. So now it'll actually stay like that, and it won't deteriorate like these ones. And say you don't want it to change from this stage, you really like the semi-weathered, then all you got to do is do the same thing, take a little honeycomb and wax it. So that's really, really cool. I like how they made it so you can actually cause it not to deteriorate. And but if you want it to deteriorate, you definitely can. Now, moving on, we have a very epic new block coming in. Check it out, my dudes. We have the block of amethyst, and we have the budding amethyst. As you can see, they look a little bit different, and that's because they are different. So the budding amethyst will actually grow these clusters of crystals on them. As you guys can see, there's 4 stages of these crystals that I lined out for you. So these are the smallest. This is second, third, and fourth, which is fully grown and looks absolutely beautiful. And you can actually find these blocks inside of a geode, and they're underground. And we're going to go look for one in just a few minutes once we're kind of done going over how these actually work and what they are. So this one's a regular one. This is the budding one and actually grows crystals on it. Now, if you mine this crystal up here, you can drop up to 4 shards. Let's show you guys the shard. The shards are absolutely beautiful. So you can get up to 4 of these shards from a full-size stage 4 one right there. And as you guys can see, it looks so cool. And these are going to have a use that we're going to go over in just a few minutes. Now, if you use a fortune pickaxe, you can actually drop more than 4 out of this cluster. So that's what they're actually called. They're called, let's go over here, Amethyst Cluster. So they're very, very pretty new block. And as you guys heard, they make a new epic sound. And as you walk on them, oh my gosh, I gotta be quiet. I gotta let you guys hear this. Wow, that sounded good. And when you place them, they make kind of like a nice musical chime. And it's always different almost. I'm sure there's like a pattern, but it sounds really good, my dudes. All right, so like I was saying, these actually spawn in geodes. And we're going to go look for one right now. I'm not really sure where they spawn, But I think they're just underground somewhere. So let's just go look around. All right, so we're in spectator mode, and we're gonna go check out these geodes. Let's go check here. Oh, damn, here we are. Okay, let's switch back. All right, so I got some night vision on in here. Oh, we got a storm going on outside. As you guys can see, this looks absolutely amazing. So this is inside of the geode, and the geode is actually made out of 2 new blocks that I noticed here, and it's called calcite, I think, and tough. So that's pretty cool. So tough is this darker one, and calcite, I don't know how to pronounce that, but that's the other one. And damn, this looks good. So as you guys can see, the crystals are actually growing in here, and it looks really good, and it sounds beautiful in here. Wow, that is cool. Definitely a very cool feature getting added. All right, so we got an absolute wicked storm going on. This is the perfect time to test out the lightning rod. So let's put a lightning rod on top of this house, and let's see how it works here. So all we gotta wait is for lightning to strike again, and it should strike the rod. So this is gonna protect you basically from wooden roofs getting burned down or any type of flammable stuff during a lightning storm. So this is gonna be really cool. Let's wait for lightning to strike here. Oh, damn, dudes, there we go. I just set the command to thunder, and wow, that was cool. As you guys can see, it just got struck. Oh my god, that is so cool. All right, so that is the new lightning rod. And how to make these. Let's show you how to make them. All right, so once you've mined up some copper and got some copper ingots after you smelted it, all you got to do is put the 3 copper ingots into a lightning rod just like that. So it's very, very simple to build, and it looks absolutely awesome. And obviously, yes, you have to break it with a pickaxe. All right, so now we're actually going to teach you guys about the Spyglass. Check this thing out. You can use this thing like a telescope, a spyglass. Look how good it looks. Honestly, I love how it's square around the screen. Like, look at those cows over there. You can just kind of peek on them. It's very, very cool. This item adds a lot. Honestly, this is one of the coolest things they've added. I gotta say, everything's pretty cool that they're adding. I'm a huge fan of everything. But look at this. You can really get cinematic with this. This is really cool. You could check out, like, say you see something in the distance. You're like, damn, dudes, check out that tree over there. All right, that's enough of that. Let's show you guys how to build it. Okay, so you're going to come up to these clusters, and you're going to mine them, and they drop the shards, right? So as I said before, they give you up to 4 shards for what level it's at. Grab 2 pieces of iron ingots. Copper ingots. And then you're going to go ahead and put a crystal on top, and there you have it. You have your very first spyglass, and now you can watch those kitties from distances, right? Without scaring them. All right, another very, very cool feature is tinted glass. So as you guys can see in my hand, I have tinted glass. Basically makes it so, like, if you're underground right now, here, we're going to do this. It actually blocks all the light out of here. So look, it's just like having like a normal block as a ceiling, but it's see-through and it's tinted and it looks so good. Honestly, this is going to be so good for farms and stuff like that you need mobs to spawn, and you know, you don't want to make it look ugly, but you know, you want to make it look cool still. You can put some tinted glass in there, you know, keep your villagers in the dark. But no, this is going to be really cool because like mob farms, creeper farms, any type of mob farms, it's going to be wicked to make them look really cool with. I just love how it darkens it right out too. Like look, once you block it off, boom. Now you are just concealed in the dark. Very, very cool idea, and I'm really glad they came out with this idea. So it blocks all sun or lighting effects long as you're underneath of it. We have shulkers here. Now, shulkers won't attack me in the survival world. I just tried, well, like in the above world. But they added a new feature that if a shulker hits another shulker with a shulker bullet, it actually makes a new shulker. So that's kind of interesting. So say this shulker shoots a bullet at me. It comes around and hits this shulker. Apparently a new shulker will spawn. I think that's how it works. I'm not going to be testing that today because I don't want to go to the end, but that sounds pretty cool if you ask me. Another new feature that I forgot that was added to this snapshot is actually rails can now be waterlogged. What? Very cool idea because I hate when water comes in, say you're mining in your rail system and water destroys the rails, but they can actually be placed in water now. And it's very cool because mine carts can go through the water. So I already tested it a little bit here, but I'll show you guys. They are dramatically slowed down, but let's give this thing a little push first. Give it a little push, jump in it. Let's see if we can make it. Oh, we just made it. That's very cool. And you can actually put powered rails underwater still lit up. So let's test this one out. Let's put a powered rail down here. And let's test this out. I want to see if this works. All right, we'll give her a little push. Let's go. Wow, that's pretty cool. But as you guys can see, it doesn't get very far. What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks roughly till it actually stopped. And it obviously wouldn't be able to get up there. But that is pretty neat. Let's try something else here. All right, so we're going to try this out. I actually set some rails underwater here. Now, this would be an interesting way of transportation. But let's try this out and see how far we get. As you guys can see, we're going to come down, and now we are actually underwater on a rail system. So, as you can see, it slowed right down even after declining down a hill. So, I wouldn't say it's the best for that, but very, very interesting. I'm sure you guys can figure out some pretty cool ideas to do with that. Now, I just looked and tried to make sure I covered everything, and I basically did. But as you guys can see here, dirt can actually be now right-clicked with the shovel and turned into a dirt path. Which is very neat, because as you guys remember, you could only do it on grass before, but now you can actually do it on a dirt block, so that's going to come in huge handy when you don't have your grass fully grown in yet. Alright, so that wraps up that whole 20W45A snapshot. Now, we have another snapshot to check out because I'm behind, and I want to get caught up, you know? So we're going to Snapshot 20W46A, and this is the one we are actually playing on right now. Those other things were from the previous snapshot, but are included obviously in the new one that they just came out with. Now let's check this one out. So we got a couple things to go over: powdered snow and freezing. Ooh, this is gonna be cool. All right, so I'm actually in a snowy biome, and we're gonna check out this new feature called powdered snow. A very interesting one. So the first thing we're gonna do is actually place a cauldron down, and apparently when you place this cauldron down when it snows, apparently this will slowly fill up with powdered snow. And once it does, you can actually grab a bucket, right-click on it with the bucket, and you'll get a powdered snow bucket. Kind of weird because they actually don't have a powdered snow block. I spelled that completely wrong, but they don't have a powdered snow block, so it's actually going to be only obtainable right now that I know of through this cauldron, and then you take it out of the cauldron and you can place it as a block. Very interesting. Now, this block is very, very different than your regular snow block. As you guys can see, we can walk through this block. So it's also known as a trap block. So it slows you down, and I'm sure lots of people will have fun with this, with making creative traps and all kinds of stuff like that. But also, it freezes you over time, which is totally crazy because Minecraft's never had that anything like temperature-wise in the game for, you know, freezing out in a biome. Now, I'm not sure how long this cauldron's actually gonna take to fill up. It says leave a cauldron outside in falling snow and it will fill with powdered snow. So I guess we'll have to wait and see if this fills up over time from today. So as I was saying, this is basically a trap block and you sink in it when you stand on it. Now, a very cool thing that they added is leather, well, they didn't add this, but leather boots actually make it so you don't fall through the snow. So they work as almost like a snowshoe, I guess you'd say, right? It's like a snowshoe now, but it's leather boots, which is pretty cool. But they don't, I don't think it changes your speed when you walk through this block. No, it seems about the same. But that is pretty cool because now without the leather boots on, we're stuck. So you try to jump and you're basically stuck. As you guys can see, I'm going to make a little trap here and show you guys how this freezing effect works now. So let's take this out of our hand. Let's go back into survival. As you guys can see, we are stuck in the snow now, and this is where it becomes an issue because you're stuck now. So you're actually going to start freezing. So as you guys can see around the screen, it actually starts to freeze you slowly. And as you see, the hearts just turn to ice, and now we are slowly gonna die. Now I am on peaceful, let's turn it to hard. So I am slowly gonna die. It's almost like you're drowning, but very slowly in powdered snow. Yes, you can break it, as you guys can see, and get out. So it's not too crazy, but it is definitely a very cool feature. I love how it goes all icy around your screen. As you guys can see, it's wearing off now. And if we walk back in, how long does it take here? Let's sit here for a second. 1, 2, 3. I'd say it doesn't take very long, but now I'm going to show you guys this. This is really cool. If we gear up with all leather to keep ourselves nice and bundled and warm, we can walk through here and we actually don't get the freezing effect, which is super cool because it's like realistic. Because obviously leather would be warm and compared to any other armor, right? So it's pretty cool, and you can actually climb out of it, and you can climb up it with the boots on. I forgot to mention that. You can climb up and down, because I didn't place a 2-block high. But very cool. You can kind of like travel through this stuff. It's very neat. Now, this will affect all mobs with the freezing, and I just read here, I missed this part, each piece of leather armor worn causes an entity to freeze more slowly. So I guess you can still get the freeze effect, I'm guessing that's what it means, but it will be a lot more slower with each piece of armor added. So I'm going to sit in here and just test it and see how long it actually takes, even with the armor on. All right, I'd say that was a good like 15 seconds before I actually started to freeze. The hearts turned like icy color. That's pretty cool though, very interesting. All right, my dudes, so I think I went over almost everything a part of these snapshots. I wasn't gonna get too technical with like little bug changes and entity stuff and all kinds of technical changes, but I was just going over the more basic stuff that me and you are probably absolutely excited for, because I cannot wait for Minecraft 1.17. It's gonna be absolutely amazing, and it's a huge upgrade for all of us. So I'm gonna try to keep up to date with these snapshots as they come out for the next half a year or so until actually 1.17 releases, because apparently it's supposed to release in summer of 2021, which is what the rumor is, and that is so exciting. So there will be a ton of more of these videos, and I'm sure I'll get better at making these videos and getting better at describing new features, and you know, I won't be so behind and have to do 2 snapshots in one video. So thank you so much for watching. Let's see if we can smash that 100 like goal. And also, if you are new to the channel and you want to become one of the dudes, smash that sub button right away. And also, don't forget to hit that little notification bell so you don't miss any Minecraft related content on this channel, because I have a guide series, I have a hardcore series, I have a skyblock series, and I do little tutorials once in a while. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you dudes in the next Minecraft related content video. Peace out, my dudes.